So today we are going to discuss about methods of preparation and properties of haloarenes. As from the name, we are getting impression. Haloarenes are those compounds in which the halogen atom is present on benzene ring. For example, if benzene is having chlorine on it, then it will be chlorobenzene. And if two halogen atoms are present, then we have to start numbering alphabetically. That's for if Cl and Br is there, then we have to start numbering from Br. The name of this compound will be 1-bromo, 3-chlorobenzene. Same rule is applied when three halogens will be there. If chlorine, bromine and iodine, all three are there, then we have to start numbering from bromine. The name should be 1-bromo, 3-chloro, 5-iodobenzene. I hope you can do the nomenclature of haloarenes. Now, we have to discuss about the methods of preparation of haloarenes. Methods of preparation of haloarene. And the first method is from benzene. First method is from benzene. Here, as we know, benzene and its derivative will show electrophilic substitution. So, and that will be example of the electrophilic substitution. And benzene and its derivative can react with halogens in presence of a halogen carrier. Benzene and its derivatives can react with halogen in presence of a halogen carrier like FeX3 or AlX3 to give haloarene as a product. And this reaction is an example of electrophilic substitution reaction and get completed in 3 steps. And first step will be generation of electrophile. Generation of electrophile. Here, the halogen molecule can react with halogen carrier FeX3 or AlX3 to generate the electrophile X positive plus AlX4 negative or FeX4 negative. In second step, the attack of electrophile will take place, and due to which aronium ion is generated. Attack of electrophile or aronium ion is generated. Aronium ion is generated. In this case, the X positive ion should attack on the benzene ring or its derivative, due to which the electromagnetic effect takes place, and one carbon should have negative and one carbon should have positive charge. So the negative charge will attach with X positive, due to which we will get a carbocation, and that carbocation can show resonance to form the aronium ion. Following resonating structures are possible. Double bond is shifted here. So this carbon should have positive charge. In next resonating structure, the double bond is shifted here. So the positive charge goes to this carbon, and resultant of all these above structures will be aronium ion or benzonium ion. Aronium ion or benzonium ion. And the last step will be removal of proton from the aronium ion. Removal of proton. AlX4 negative or FeX4 negative should attack, due to which this H positive ion get removed and we will get haloarine as a product. We will get haloarine as a product. And AlX3 or FeX3 is regenerated. This is all about the mechanism of halogenation of a benzene and its derivative. And keep it in mind, the hydrocarbon or alkyl group attached to benzene ring will be orthopara-directing in nature due to hyperconjugation effect. Now, I am discussing the questions which are generally asked in our exams. Generally, 4 questions are asked. The first one is, what does happen when benzene reacts with chlorine in presence of AlCl3? Second question may be, what does happen when benzene reacts with chlorine in presence of sunlight? Third may be, what does happen when toluene reacts with Br2 in presence of FeBr3? Or toluene reacts with Br2 or NBS. Toluene reacts with NBS, N-bromosuccinamide. First case, as Lewis acid is there, so electrophilic substitution take place and the product form will be chlorobenzene. HCl is removed. Second case, sunlight is present, so addition of chlorine will take place, and due to which we will get a very important compound which is known as BHC. BHC or gamexane or lindane. BHC, gamexane or lindane, which is used as a pesticide. Next case, electrophilic substitution will take place, but the incoming group is going to be decided by methyl. As I have mentioned, methyl group is orthopara-directing in nature. So Br can go to either para or ortho position, but it will go to para. Para derivative will be the major product and ortho derivative will be the minor product. Para derivative will be the major product, ortho will be the minor product due to steric influence. Next one is very important one. When NBS is there, then allylic substitution take place, and that allylic substitution is an example of free radical substitution, due to which we will get benzyl chloride. I hope you understand all these 4 reactions. These are very important for board as well as your competitive exam. Next, the third method, or the method by which benzene can be changed into chlorobenzene, one more method is there, and that method is known as Ressig's method. Ressig's method. And in this method, benzene on hitting with HCl will produce chlorobenzene. Benzene on hitting with HCl will produce chlorobenzene, and this method is generally not used. We can use the halogenation of benzene in presence of halogen carrier. That is a better method. But if in objectives it is asked, then Ressig's method is also used to convert benzene into chlorobenzene. Now, third method we have to discuss, and that method is from benzoic acid. And for this method, we can use, I already discussed about this, and that method is known as Borodin-Hunsdicker reaction. Borodin-Hunsdicker reaction. During preparation of alkanes, I have mentioned when silver salt of a carboxylic acid reacts with bromine in presence of CCl4, we will get an alkyl bromide with 1 carbon less. Same thing can be done here when benzoic acid reacts with silver hydroxide we will get the silver salt of benzoic acid, silver benzoate, and that silver benzoate react with Br2 in presence of CCl4 to give bromobenzene plus CO2 plus AgBr. CO2 plus AgBr. And this reaction is Borodin-Hunsaker reaction. And generally, all conversions are asked, which are very important for your board exams. The first I have discussed, convert benzoic acid into bromobenzene. Second question may be convert acetic acid into bromomethane. Acetic acid into bromomethane. Same way we can proceed. As we know, acetic acid has formula CH3COOH. First we have to prepare the silver salt of it. Reaction with AgOH, we will get CH3COOAg, and that can react with Br2 in presence of CCl4. We will get CH3Br plus CO2 plus AgBr. And next question will be reverse of these two. The first is convert bromomethane into acetic acid. Bromomethane into acetic acid. So here we have to increase the carbon. It can be done in two ways. CH3Br can be react with KCl, as I have mentioned, to give ethane nitrile, and then ethane nitrile on complete hydrolysis can give you acetic acid. Or this can be changed by forming Grignard reagent first. CH3Br reacts with magnesium metal in presence of dry ether to give CH3MgBr, and then CH3MgBr can react with dry ice to form an addition compound due to nucleophilic addition, and that on hydrolysis give acetic acid. And fourth question can be convert bromobenzene into benzoic acid. Convert bromobenzene into benzoic acid. And it is a very important conversion. Generally, students do the mistake. They also add air KCl. But keep it in mind, haloarenes are lesser reactive than haloalkane. Later on we will discuss. So we have to here form the Grignard reagent, and then we have to add dry ice. Keep it in mind, haloarenes are lesser reactive than haloalkane for nucleophilic substitution. Hence, we can't add KCl here. We have to first add magnesium to it. Magnesium is added to bromobenzene to form phenyl magnesium bromide. To form phenyl magnesium bromide. And then phenyl magnesium bromide reacts with dry ice to form an addition compound which on hydrolysis give benzoic acid. Which on hydrolysis give benzoic acid as a product. So this conversion is more important than the last one. And the last method to prepare the haloarenes is a very important method, and I am going to make a table, and that table is very important for your board exams as well as your competitive exam, and that table is going to be used in each and every chapter of forming, and that is from aniline. Preparation of haloarenes from aniline, and for that we have to first convert aniline into benzene diazenyl chloride, and then the further conversions can be done. So I am discussing that table. There are 12 to 13 reactions in that table, which are very important for your board exams, which are very important for board exam. Generally 5 to questions are being asked from that table, and that's why I'm saying that is a very important table, like Grignard region table or Cation table. So please be attentive and do the conversions with the help of that table and do the practice so that you can get mastery over it. I'm discussing that table. First, we have to convert benzene carboxamide into aniline. Benzene carboxamide into aniline. Here, benzene carboxamide has formula. Benzene is having CONH2 group. So, if we want to convert an acid amide into aniline or amine, then we have to do the Hofmann degradation reaction. For that, acid amide can react with bromine in presence of KOH to give a primary amine with one carbon less, and this reaction is known as Hofmann degradation reaction or Hofmann bromide reaction. Hofmann degradation reaction. Next, aniline can also be prepared from nitrobenzene, and for that we have to do the reduction in acidic medium. Either SN in presence of HCl is added, or iron in presence of HCl is added, or zinc in presence of HCl is added, due to which we will get aniline as a product. That aniline can react with chloroform in presence of KOH to give phenyl isocyanide, which is having foul smell, and this reaction is known as carbalamine reaction. This reaction is known as carbalamine reaction, and which can react with lithium aluminum hydride to produce N-methyl aniline. N-methyl aniline. These all are the very important reactions. I am going to discuss few of those. Next will be NaNO2 is added to aniline in presence of HCl at 273 Kelvin, and this reagent is a very important reagent. For aliphatic, alcohol will be formed, but for aromatic, the benzene diazoxide chloride is formed, and this reaction is known as diazotization reaction. Very important reagent for aromatic organic conversions. Reaction is diazotization reaction. Now we can hydrolyze it completely to give phenol. If aniline is going to be converted into phenol, then we have to do through this. Next, if it is reduced with H3PO2, then we will get benzene. If we will do reduction in sodium in presence of alcohol, then we will get benzene. If benzene itself is added to it, then we will get biphenyl as a product, and reaction is known as Gomberg reaction. Gomberg reaction. Next, if phenol is added to it, then we will get orange red color dye, and compound is known as para-hydroxyazobenzene. Orange red color dye, and compound is known as para-hydroxyazobenzene. Para-hydroxyazobenzene. It is a orange red color dye. Same way, aniline can react with it to form a yellow color dye, para-aminoazobenzene. Yellow color dye, para-aminoazobenzene. And both these reactions are known as coupling reactions. Question might be there on these name reactions. Next, if HCl is added to it in presence of CuCl, then the product form will be chlorobenzene. If HBr is added to it in presence of CuBr, then the product form will be bromobenzene. and both these reactions are known as Sandmeyer reaction. Sandmeyer reaction. Next, if CuCl is added in presence of KCl, then we will get phenyl cyanide, and that can be further changed into different product. If Ki is added to it, then it will give iodobenzene, and if it is completely hydrolyzed, then we will get benzoic acid. Benzoic acid. Next, if HCl is added to it in copper powder, HCl is added to it in presence of copper powder, then chlorobenzene. HBr is added in presence of copper powder, then bromobenzene. And these two reactions are example of advanced Sandmeyer reaction or Gattermann reaction. These two are example of advanced Sandmeyer reaction or Gattermann reaction. Advanced Sandmeyer reaction or Gattermann reaction. Next, if HBr4 is added to it, then we will get an addition compound, and that addition compound will be benzene N2BF4. On heating give fluorobenzene, and on reaction with NaNO2 will give you nitrobenzene. And the reaction in which fluorobenzene is obtained, that is known as Barth-Scheinman reaction. This table is very important one. There are 13 or 12 to 13 reactions in it. Generally 5 to 6 questions are being asked on basis of this. Distinction reactions may be there, name reactions I have discussed, or conversions will be there. And I am discussing 2 questions which have been asked in 12th board in 2015 and 2014. The first question was there, what are products A, B, C, D in following reaction? And first question was there, C7H7NO compound A, and that react with Br2 in presence of KOH to give compound B, and this B react with chloroform in presence of KOH to give compound C, and B can react with NaNO2 in presence of HCl to give compound B, and D on complete hydrolysis give compound E. What are A, B, C, D here? So here A can be benzene carboxamide. Compound A is benzene carboxamide or benzoamide. Compound B will be aniline due to Hofmann degradation reaction. 1 carbon will decrease. Compound C will be phenyl isocyanide due to carbylamine reaction. Phenyl isocyanide due to carbylamine reaction. D can be benzene diazonium chloride. D can be benzene diazonium chloride due to diazotization reaction, and E can be phenol. E can be phenol. This question was being asked in board in 2015. Next question may be similar to it, and various questions may be asked on this table. So that's why I am requesting you to study it carefully. Next question may be C6H5O2N. This was compound A, and this can react with HCl in presence of HCl to give compound B, and B can react with NaNO2 in presence of HCl at 273 Kelvin to give compound C, and C react with H3PO2 to give compound B, and C can react with HBF4 and on heating gives compound E. What are A, B, C, D, E here? So here A can be nitrobenzene. A can be nitrobenzene. Compound B can be aniline due to reduction reaction. C can be benzene diazoxide chloride due to diazotization reaction. D, that can be benzene due to reduction of benzene diazoxide chloride, and E can be fluorobenzene due to Barth-Steinman reaction. I hope you understand today's topic. It is a very important topic for your board as well as competitive exam. Till then, stay studied. Thank you.